Sony and Netflix have announced a major deal that will see all of Sony's properties or movies will be streaming exclusively on Netflix moving forward. Um, they Netflix bought the rights to a lot of Sony catalog films, which would include some Columbia Pictures and Sony Pictures Classics, which includes Screen Gems and TriStar Pictures as well. This basically means that moving forward, Netflix will have the exclusive rights to all the Spider-Man films, Venom, Jumanji, and the Bad Boys franchise, all of which look to be getting more sequels in the future. So that pretty much dashes the hopes for Disney Plus ever getting all of the Marvel MCU films and just Marvel films in general on their platform. This is a big win for Netflix. Netflix was starting to maybe have a little hard time keeping up in these streaming wars with Netflix or with Disney Plus and HBO Max, and others like Paramount Plus and Peacock are now in the game. So this is a big win for Sony because, or I'm sorry, for Netflix, because a lot of companies are going to be pulling their movies off of their streaming service to put on their own networks, and that makes total sense. But in this case, with Spider-Man No Way Home coming, there's going to be a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2, the animated movie coming, which is highly underrated, the first film. Jumanji is likely to get yet another sequel because that last film set up another film. And then Bad Boys, who just released Bad Boys for Life, they've been talking about doing a fourth, and that movie also kind of set up a fourth. So yeah, Netflix definitely got something here. And to be honest, if it wasn't for something like this, I probably would have canceled Netflix personally, because I'm not as big into some of their original content as other people are. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff on there, but to me, I seem to be watching Disney Plus and HBO Max more. I keep the Peacock service due to the WWE Network now, but it's got The Office and The Big Bang Theory and Parks and Rec. Or I'm sorry, it's got Parks and Rec and Office. Big Bang Theory is on HBO Max. But yeah, so I mean, I just prefer to watch the other apps more than Netflix at this point. But making this move will definitely intrigue me to keep it. Even though I try to own all my movies separate from streaming services, because you just never know when a streaming service is going to take those movies that you enjoy off of their service and they'll move to another service or whatever the reason might be. I always feel like it is a good idea to keep physical media around, or somehow purchase the film yourself. That way you don't have to rely on streaming service apps. And even if you can get it offline too, where you don't have to stream it, it's even better too. Because what if the internet goes out? You can't watch your movie that you want to watch. So I've always been a big proponent of that for all my movies. Alright, hey everybody, I hope you liked this video. Did you like what you saw here? If you did, I hope you will comment below. Let me know what you thought of whatever I discussed here today. Also, hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell on the channel as well, so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content. Also, you can find me, Eric Hopkins, at EricJel on Twitter. It's at ERICJEL, Gel with the J. Also, you can find me on the 3-Star Podcast. You can find us on Facebook at 3-Star Pod, and on Twitter at 3-Star Podcast 1. We discuss all sorts of things over there, from all sorts of topics like pro wrestling, video games, movies, sports, just whatever we feel like talking about. We always try to have a good time. Me and a group of guys over there, we enjoy doing our shows weekly, and usually we'll talk about just whatever comes to our head. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care.